Everything that we do is untraceable. Thinking gangster, that nigga's erasable. This bitch listening to too much Beyonce, but she really thinks she irreplaceable. She tells sticks and they sit in symmetrical. I put a ring on my niggas, no marriage. It's more so like we winning every year Super Bowl. Even broke to an M, it was epic. Next year my investments was ethical. They all praise me and walk like it's medical. Say he put up a run to his resident. This was dropped from the bank, it was regional. I might rap on my whips for the seasonal. In my safety, they see it's an igloo.
Alright, it's a little past 7:30 right now. I'm headed to a cafe. I usually try to get to a cafe by 7:30, but we're running a little bit late today. I've been getting up pretty early and I just need to get out of the house in the morning. If I don't, I just get really tired just being in my apartment. So recently been hitting up cafes. It's just nice to have like a little commute. Pretty busy day today, so I'm gonna try to sneak in a few hours of work right now. I am excited for this coffee.
My number, please. I got a jig and I'm jiggers, I'm poppin'. Walking this bitch with the rocket, I'm stocking off watches in case it go out. Running up, don't give a fuck about the clock. Betty go platinum, he acting his ass. I promise I bet he do, I don't doubt. I give a fuck cause I'm still on my route. If he says something to me, then I'm wiping him out.
Alright, I am headed to the Javits Center right now because there is a convention going on there. It's a textile convention for like clothing, fabrics, and all sorts of fabrics. My friend Vivek is there right now and he has an extra pass, and that's a good thing because I honestly didn't know that this was happening today, but he texted me and he was like, you should come through. You just never know what you can find at these conventions. Sometimes it's a complete bust, sometimes you find your next supplier. And yeah, I've been to a handful over the years, gone to Vegas for some. A lot of them are here in New York. They're pretty useful, so gonna go right now.
Swiss cheese, counterfeit, these nigga bitches. I'm talking about running off with pounds, man, you know I'm with it. I'm talking about chop 100 round, man, they get to flipping. A man down, man, you know I did it. I'm talking about, ooh, I just want the cat, ooh, bitch, you wanna fall, ooh, she love to slam, ooh, I just make the move, ooh, another jewel, that's a fucking move. Another jewel, that's a fucking move. Damn, icy, diamond blinded, bitches shining, ho, they fucking, yeah, they love me. Bitch, fucking.
All right, we made it into the trade show. Basically, there's a ton of booths here. This is a giant room, all filled with vendors. And what people do is they set up these booths and they show off their products. So they show off their manufacturing, the fabrics that they have. So if you see something you like, what you do is you go up to them and you ask them like, how much does this cost? How long does it take to make? Do you have like a minimum order quantity? And they'll give you all the details, which is normally what you would do over WhatsApp, but you can just get it real quick. And most importantly, you can actually feel the fabric, see if the quality is up to your standards. And yeah, that's one way you can find a supplier. Like for example, there's this booth over here and you can see that they produce for Dime, for Stussy, for Alexander Wang. What I do is I just collect all their business cards, and one day when I'm thinking about making something, go into my stash and I'm like, oh, this person makes good outerwear, or this person makes good jeans, and I just have it for later down the road when I want to make something. Super interesting. I feel like every industry has this. This is clothing, but I don't know. I've been to like licensing conventions where they're just selling licenses to different IP, and I don't know, they're always super interesting because a lot of business gets done here. And if you didn't know this existed, then you would just never know.
See you. Put me on, bro. Always.
You put me on, bro.
Dude.
All right, I just finished up here. I found one supplier that was really good and I grabbed their contact, sent them a message. So I'll probably sample some stuff from them. Their stuff was really good quality and they produce for a lot of big brands. So what I normally do is just order some samples, see if we can get a price down and go from there. A lot of times the really good manufacturers, they want like crazy order quantities. So it doesn't even make sense. So it's good to just like ask, get that figured out first. So when you come to things like this, you're not looking for 10, 20 different suppliers. You're looking for that one or two suppliers that's gonna be a good fit for you. And then, yeah, that's what we did today. Oh my god, it is so hot outside. I think my camera is literally overheating. Like I think I need to put it in the fridge for a second. I'm getting like a overheating warning. That's how hot it is today. So I'll just put you in here. All right, I finished my lunch, and I'm gonna go get a haircut now. My hair is just so long. I've been wearing a hat pretty much every day because it's just literally all up in my face. But before I go, I want to unbox some of the stuff I picked up. Basically, because I'm filming in this cinematic look right now in S-Log3, kind of have to like worry about the lighting a little bit more. So most of this stuff is to help with that. But I also got this new tripod. So first I got this step-up ring. So basically this step-up ring attaches to this 10 to 18 millimeter. It's the lens I was using with like the black border. When you're shooting S-Log3, you want to use ND filters, and I have one, but it's for this lens, which is much bigger than, than this lens. As you can tell, it doesn't fit. So you put this on like that. You can put the big ND filter on here. Now I don't have to buy 2 ND filters. I can just use one for everything. These are kind of expensive, so I didn't want to waste money on one. Speaking of ND filters, I also got some ND filters for my DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Just goes on like that. And then lastly, I got a new tripod. It's this Ulanzi MT47. It's not like a new tripod or anything. I mean, like, it's not a new version, but I got it because the tripod I'm using right now, it's basically just this tripod right here, and it's good. Like, it folds up and like whatever, but if you notice right here, the top is really shaky. So when I'm riding my board, or if I'm just walking, honestly, this top section wiggles a lot and it ends up creating like a really shaky look, which is not good. I don't know if it's just from like using it a lot or if it's like a build quality thing. So I bought this, which also has a cool feature. This tripod also just opens up normally, but if you pull up on it like this, it actually extends. And the problem I have with this tripod right now that I'm using, you can basically just go 1, 2, 3, or like to the left, right. But this one has a ball head, so I can basically point the camera whatever direction I want, and it has a little bit of height. There is one adjustment that I need to make to the tripod though. On all my tripods, I have this thing where I can release the camera very quickly. It's called a quick release. This one's from Manfrotto. And that is super important just because I can put the camera on, take it off super quickly. So I'm actually just gonna move this over if I can figure out how. So this goes onto here. Great. And now I should be able to just snap this camera right on. Boom! This is sick! This is awesome. Now I can go up, I can go down, I can go left, right, this angle, that angle. And again, the problem I had with the other tripod was that it was shaking. And this one is a lot more stable. So I'm happy. Tripod seems great. I'm gonna test it out, use it, and hopefully it holds up. Alright, I just packed up a bunch of stuff to ship out. So I'm gonna go to the post office and drop that stuff off. I've actually been selling a bunch of my stuff because sadly, we're moving out of this apartment in a few weeks. I know, I'm very upset, but our landlord is selling the apartment and this is like the longest lease I've had. Not even that long, like a year and a half, almost 2 years actually. But yeah, this has been my favorite apartment. I just think when you're moving out, you start to appreciate your place even more. It's just sad because you've gotten used to it and then you have to let it all go. So yeah, that's the life update. Obviously, I'm excited to go to a new spot too, so it's just bittersweet.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me?
One of the things I'm gonna miss is living right around the corner from a post office. But yeah, all these visits to the post office is really taking me back to my high school days when I used to resell stuff on eBay. And some of you guys know the story, but I used to sell stuff on eBay. That's how I bought my first ever boosted board in college. Gary Vee put me on to garage sailing, so.
I need that blue white bitch on Depop, she a little teapot, 2 left feet, them Reebok. Shawty did freelance, now she a free thought. Should've never let the bitch alone with my seat mods. Now the bitch skip pit, popping in my Reeboks, talking about a detox, busy like a beatbox, all grown up bitch, looking like Elliot, not that booty. I need that blue white bitch on Depop, she a little teapot, 2 left feet, them Reebok. Shawty did freelance, now she a free thought. Should've never let the bitch alone with my seat mods. Now the bitch skip pit, popping in my Reeboks, talking about a detox, busy like a beatbox, all grown up bitch, looking like Elliot, not that booty. I need that blue white bitch on Depop, she a little teapot, 2 left feet, them Reebok. Shawty did freelance, now she a free thought. Should've never let the bitch alone with my seat mods. Now the bitch skip pit, popping in my Reeboks, talking about a detox, busy like a beatbox, all grown up bitch, looking like Elliot, not that booty.
Could've been.
All right, I'm getting my workout in. Decided to go to the apartment gym today, which is not bad, honestly. It has all the basics. The real perk is that no one is ever here, so I get to work out alone. Usually I'll go to my actual gym, but today I just felt like coming down here instead. Going to the gym at 5 p.m. is kind of like my non-negotiable. Of course, aside from my rest days, I try to always go at 5 p.m. Honestly, I think because I control my own schedule, I kind of need to make rules like that for myself. You know, it's not like I have anyone telling me that I need to do anything at a specific time. Just help me be super consistent. It's just like, okay, 5 p.m. I don't have to decide to go because it's just what I do. And I think I want to implement more of that into my routine, mostly because I think changing the schedule around too much just makes it a little bit harder to be super consistent. And yeah, I'm just trying to be more consistent lately. I'm still thinking through what that looks like. Maybe it's like specific times of the day I work on specific things, but yeah, that's just something I've been thinking about because it's worked out really well for gymming, and I think I could use a little bit more structure when it comes to work. That being said, it's a work in progress, and I have to finish this workout. I don't know why I just looked at my wrist. I do not have a watch. I don't even wear watches. But yeah, it's getting a little late, so I gotta finish this up.
Could've been 30, could've been a G. Should've never snitched. Why you took it to police? Now they're looking at you funny when you're walking down the street. Looking at you like food, trying to see where they can eat. Me, I'm like Wallow and Gilly with the game. You don't really wanna act silly, behave. When I was on stage and the million gets made. I need that.
All right, we're in the tunnel driving over to Jersey right now because we are going to Rufus the Soul. My friend posted saying that she had 2 tickets like 2 days ago, and I just snagged them because I've been wanting to watch Rufus live. The opportunity came up, and it's in Jersey, but that's not far from here, so I was like, we should go. What's the last concert we went to? Chris Luno, yes. Luno. You're right. YouTube DJ. Yeah, it's been months since our last concert, so I'm excited. Are you excited? Yeah. Let's go.